Some bills or expenses don't deserve you. They don't. So let us look at how to say no to people that are billing you, in quotes, the billers, without necessarily burning bridges. Sincerely, financial pressure is real. Shade is there asking you for money for fun. Tunde is here asking you for money. And you have this neighbor also trying to borrow money from you. Does everyone think that your purse is a bottomless pit? This kind of thing can drain you and stop you from being able to build wealth for yourself. Because at the end of the day, you just keep giving, unable to save, unable to invest, unable to even cater for your own personal expenses. So how do you deal with these billers? You love them, yes. You want to do much for them. You also want to show them with your actions that you love them. I know. But how can we do this? How can we say no to them when it seems difficult? Number one is understanding your boundaries. Before you can say no to a biller, you need to understand. You need to be able to say what you can afford and what you cannot afford. What is that limit that you will not break for somebody? What is that limit that you will not break for a friend? What is that limit that you would not break for a family? Because some people are emotional spenders, not impulsive buyers. They are different things. Some people spend because someone was able to play on their emotions. Please, I've not paid my school fees, and I might be sent out of school, sir. Please help me. But you know you can't afford it. You know it is very inconvenient to raise the amount of money for that person at a particular time. I have a friend that once went to get a loan to pay someone's school fees. So some people are emotional buyers, and it's not your fault. You just need to understand your boundary. What can I afford for giving? What can't I afford? And that's why you always need to create a budget. If it is not within your budget to give that amount of money at that particular time, it is fine. You are not being greedy. It is your money. You can decide that this is the amount you are willing to give. And if there's no budget for it, it is also fine. When you understand this boundary, it is easy to say no to a biller. Now, the second thing is how to politely refuse without being harsh. You don't need to tell them, no, am I the only one? Is it not your money? My money is my money. You to go and work for your own money. No. There are ways that you can do that without destroying the relationship. There are ways that you can do that without being harsh. And I would share some of those things, or some of the things that you can say in order to say no to billers but not be rude or being harsh. The first one is, I wish I could help, but I'm working on a very tight budget. I hope you understand. Sense. Number two is, you can say, I'm very sorry. I have other financial commitments at the moment. Because it's true, you have other financial commitments. You are not lying, no. It's not a lie. You have other financial commitments at the moment. It's not rude, and it's not being selfish. The third one is, I am focusing on savings for this month, but let's catch up later. I'm sure I might be able to do something later, but for now, I'm focusing on savings. And this is quite different. You can't apply this in every situation, but if the person billing you is not even billing you in a serious way, yeah, you can say that. Because some people say, so your savings is now more important than this thing I'm asking you. So yeah, you need to know where to use this. Be very careful. Yeah. Another thing is, always learn to offer alternatives. So once this person is asking for money and you are not going to give this person money anytime soon, you might want to refer the person to a side hustle that the person can do quickly and be able to raise that money in a short time. You can say, why don't you go for freelance jobs? I have this particular freelance job, but just by writing few pages, you can get this amount of money, and you get paid immediately you finish writing. Sometimes it's that opportunity that just opens them up to a lot of potential or a lot more options that they have than begging. Yes, so you might just be opening their eyes to see other options that are actually available before they stoop low to begging, right? You can also refer them to a book if you know that they are consistent in always coming to ask you blah blah blah, to ask you for money. I have a book, something like that. You can say, okay, have you read Authentic Wealth by Wems? Okay, I think the book will really help you. I might not be able to help you now because I'm working with a tight budget, but I'm sure after this is over and you read that book, things will change around for your finances. 100%. That's so nice. You did well if you're doing that. Yeah. Then the other thing is you must have confidence to stand firm. If you cannot stay on it, if you can't be firm on your decisions, a lot of things will go wrong. And it's not just about finances. If you're a person that that is just fidgeting when it comes to time to make a decision, you can't own your actions. You can't say, this is what I want to do and I'm going to take the consequences that is going to come out of this decision. It might not be possible for you, especially if you are an emotional spender. You just need to be confident in yourself. Take a firm decision. You are not being greedy. You are only a person, an innocent person on a mission to build wealth for himself or herself. So don't let anybody make you feel guilty. In this world, everybody should learn to take responsibility for themselves. So you are taking responsibility for yourself and you expect the other person to do the same. So saying no to a biller does not have to be awkward. You don't have to damage the relationship to do that. I hope you enjoyed the video for today. Like, share, subscribe like I always say. And if you're always watching my content but you've not subscribed, why? I've reminded you, just subscribe right now. Till next time, stay financially savvy. Bye.